Let's talk putting. Here we go. One of my favorite parts of the game. It can give you a lot of stress or it can give you a lot of joy. Depends how you really feel about it. But get your fundamentals good, improve your putting, and there's no reason you can't become a great putter, okay? So what are we trying to do when we putt? The first thing we got to do is be able to read the green. Can you see the slope? Can you see the speed you need for that slope? Then we pick a target, and can we hit it at that target? The next skill after that, can you hit it at the correct speed of that target to give yourself the best chance to make the putt? Once we get to longer putts, we're really just trying to get it close. The percentage falls off the charts in how many putts are made from distance. Really just trying to two putt. So let's go through just a few fundamental checklists here for you. So this putt I have here, it looks like it moves a little bit from right to left. So first thing I need to do is, can I aim my putter slightly to the right of the hole? I've got a nice line here on my putter. Some putters don't have lines, some have dots, some have none. For me, I like a line. I'm going to pick out my aim point to the right. The putter gets aligned to that. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to use my hips to bend forwards. So I feel like I'm pushing my butt backwards. It's allowing my chest to drop. And I'm going to take a reasonably wide stance. I want a nice stable base in my legs. If I get too narrow, I feel like I'm going to move. It becomes more like a chip. When I putt, I want a stable base. So I'm going to get a little bit wider. So from here, putter's aligned, and I'm going to bend forwards from my hips. I'm not sitting back like this because now my arms are pushed out in front of me. I'm looking for my arms to pretty much hang underneath my shoulders so that I can freely move. Okay? So, next thing that I really like to see, key point, I like the shaft to be somewhere near the line of my forearm here. If I get too much this way, it looks too much like I'm going to make a full swing. You can see that is underneath there. So what I want to do is I want to get this somewhat in line, and nothing here is exact, so I'm somewhat in line. I hold it with more of a kind of a pistol trigger grip like this, so I use a skinny grip. If you're using one of these big fat grips, your hands are going to be rounded more like this. You're going to be able to get it really in line with the forearm. But for me, I'm going to be a little bit up the back of my forearms. So from here, I bend forwards. The eyes are somewhere near the golf ball. Try not to get them outside. If they're inside, that's fine. And then from here, I just want to try and maintain the angle of this handle as I move my arms from side to side. Definitely not letting my body do any extra motion, because that's going to over arc my stroke. Let's see how I do here. So I'm going to go just outside right. So that didn't quite have enough pace to get there, so the turn happened too early. It's just short left. Let's try another one. Bit more speed on this one. There we go. Hit that one a bit harder. Now we're getting closer. So that's about 4 or 5 inches. But from here, you know, I'm not going to make many putts from here. But if I can get them close like that, it's an easy two putt. Let's take a look at it from face on. So from face on here, what you're going to see is I'm going to get my stance nice and wide, just underneath my hips. That's the most stable place I can be. I like the ball to be just left of center. So I'm going to take my grip, I'm bent forwards like we talked about. Now I'm just letting my arms move from side to side. The shoulders will move as well. It is not all shoulders, because that would look something like that and make my head move. The arms have to move a little bit freer. Let's see how we do. That was nice, just short left again. That's my pattern, isn't it? So if I'm coming towards the camera, forearms are somewhat in alignment, handle stays high. There you have it. So they're just some basic fundamentals, okay? A couple of good drills I would try is figure out a putt, what it's going to do, and then figure out a start line. Where's the ball got to start? You could put a coin on the ground, try and roll it over it. Maybe make a gate with a couple of tees that you've got to roll it through. But do it on breaking putts. Get used to hitting those putts that slide right to left and left to right downhillers. Challenge yourself. Don't just hit these straight practice putts. It's pointless. I want you to really get used to hitting the putts that you're going to get on the golf course, okay? So I'm going to be putting a lot more stuff out about putting. This is just really the beginning, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Please subscribe to the channel. Love you to join me on some future videos.